Welcome back.
Talking about Minnesota winning the play-in game.
Yeah.
That felt like something though. And then you break it up.
Yeah.
Like that's the craziest part is like.
And I get it. They thought they were getting. I don't know. They're picking up an all-star.
That's a all-star's doing a lot of lifting. I mean, a lot of lifting.
All-star caliber.
Okay. Well, I mean, like defensive team, like all defensive team or whatever. Whether it's first or second, it's still you want players of that caliber. And like I said, I think on paper it sounds right.
I think they should have made the deal without giving up Pat Bev.
Yes.
I think that's the part that hurt it the most. And not saying that Pat Bev is going to bring you, like, he's not going to put up 20 points a night or anything like that.
It's the Draymond Green thing.
It's the intangibles.
You don't need Cat to do all of the rah-rah because Pat Bev's going to do it for him. Like,
he can focus on shooting threes.
Exactly. Like but that's what you really need him to do.
So you need him to score.
You want Cat to be 50, 40, 90. And he's done that already one time. Like, you know he can do that. But he can't do that if you expect him to, like,
rally the troops.
Yeah, like it's okay. I think more teams should be fine with that. Now, if something changes and like he develops into that, like if you see it happen, cool. But I think Minnesota did that. They tried to do that when they had KG on the team with them, and I'm like, I don't really think that's gonna help anything. Like what you think is gonna help versus what it actually does. We ain't even at the All-Star break yet, bro. Like there's so much more basketball to be played that like it's exciting. Oh my goodness, he really got me with that.
Yeah, I was trying to avoid that shit at all costs.
Yeah, he accorded to me real good. See the lack of pizza they giving out in this game? Wow.
We've only seen one, right?
Yeah, we've only seen one slice of pizza.
After a mid-level boss.
Well, we thought the game was over, and the game clearly knew that we would think it was over, so it gave us pizzas to be like, yeah.
But we're talking about teams that, like, how good basketball is this season. I mean, there's probably 5 teams that we all thought were going to be lottery picks that are actually doing really well.
Kings.
Like,
there's no way you gonna tell me Kings was gonna be out here running anything. You said who else?
So there's the Kings, Jazz, Pacers, Trailblazers.
Yep.
Is there somebody else I'm missing? I hit start. Why does he keep switching to Raph?
That's who you want to be, bud. That's what you desire.
Is there any other teams that are overproducing?
No, honestly, I feel like we were shocked that the Celtics are still playing as well as they are given the circumstances.
Yeah, the off-season stuff.
Yeah, like you felt like it
wasn't even really off-season. It was like a week before the season started.
It was really like right before the season, and you just would feel
you're
like
not gonna have your coach for this year.
Yeah, like for the whole year, and they've been able to keep it going.
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. We figured because of what was happening to Brooklyn early in the season that there was no way that they'd be good. And they're like,
and then they went on a 12-game winning streak.
Dude, they're like 18 of their last 19 or something like that.
Yeah, always crazy.
And when you watch it, like you said, I mean, it's another like thing about watching KD where he's gonna just go off like every game, no matter what. But then seeing people like Claxton and Kyrie is not doing all this extracurricular stuff. Yeah. It turns out that Kyrie's really good at basketball.
Yeah.
You know, the thing that we
when he actually plays and is there and
not burning sage,
not wilding out.
Yeah.
They're going to be a scary team.
The only person on that team that's really been disappointed on the Nets is Royce O'Neal
and Curry.
Well, see the thing,
I'm sorry, I can't. He's been disappointing this year.
I never have really high hopes for him because I've seen it happen a couple of times. So it happened with the Mavs, and then it happened with the Sixers.
And maybe it's because of his brother, but at the same time, it's like,
well, he has these moments of being like, oh wait, it turns out that like he is an NBA player and he can do stuff, and like it's the consistency, which I mean I don't know. Part of it, I think, for him, at least what I felt for the Sixers, was there would be times where they would play him and times where they wouldn't. And what shooter can get in rhythm? Like, part of what I think makes Steph Curry be able to constantly be Steph Curry is he's gonna shoot the ball 20 times easily. Like, he's gonna get those shots. But if you only getting on some nights you getting 8 shots, and then some nights you getting 2, and then some nights you getting none, like, I don't know, that just feels like it's too hard to stay in rhythm.
And you know, another thing is for the Nets is a healthy Ben Simmons is actually it's still pretty good.
He's decent. Like, just
he needs to
let
stay
it go.
healthy.
Like, just let it go. Stop asking him to shoot. It's not gonna happen, but everything else that he can
does, yeah. He just needs to stay healthy.
You know, we're not talking about who's good, and we just know they good, but we don't really talk about them.
True.
Bucks.
Oh yeah. They're a boring team.
Are they?
This dude just works me the fuck over.
Keep jump kicking. You can't jump.
And yeah, you can't. No.
Can't mainline beer because of the bubbles. Mainline wine.
I don't like watching the Bucks.
Really?
No, I find it boring. Which is crazy because one of my top teams was the Detroit Pistons, and they were a boring team.
Well, I think the Bucks are born in a different way, in the sense of, like, if they don't have to, they'll just Giannis you to death, and you'll never have to see anybody else do anything.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, it's good, you know he's good, but it's like, dude, you really can't stop him. And the reality is, it's like, no, we really can't stop him. Well, they got me in the gulag.
Yeah, they do.
I'm gonna get these last ones. Like, yeah, the other one might kill me. Yeah, they probably gonna kill me. Yeah, that's crazy. And then he's just waiting. But there hasn't been really, like, I mean, shoot, I like watching Orlando just to see, watching them figure it out has been fun.
Dude, Orlando's team is fun to watch.
Because they just, it's a bunch of dudes.
It's a bunch of misfits.
Yeah, and you can see, like, there's something there. I don't know how good the coach is. I don't want to lie and say the coach is bad yet, but we don't know. But there's clearly talent there in a lot of positions.
I give the coach a lot of credit because he's letting Bol play and played Bol ball, not whatever he was doing in was it Dallas?
Yeah, but he was hurt then too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like, that's the thing that we don't know yet is how good is that dude is.
You're not supposed to jump against those guys.
No, those ain't the dudes.
God,
those ain't dudes.
We really are washed.
Got another one?
I think so.
Right. I'm going back to having fun. Like, you'll get me through.
Well, if they don't keep switching fucking...
Yes, you want to play Ralph, but I watched you press them. I don't know what button it is, but I watched you press it, and I watched them, you know. The premise for this game is entirely stupid, too. They just lifted New York up and, like, just holding it hostage. Or Manhattan. Because, you know, New York is really just Manhattan.
What were we just talking about?
The Bobo and Orlando.
Banchero.
Yeah, man, Paulo. Hey, you need a bucket? Paulo get you a bucket. Through hook or crook, he gonna get you a bucket. Like, young man knows how to score. And that's honestly a thing that it feels like for some players, like, you can't really teach it. Like, they got it, and he's got that. Like you said, Bobo. Like, I mean, I'm a big Markelle Fultz guy because I always felt like he caught the raw deal in Philly, because Philly's dysfunctional, but Philly's been able to keep it, like, together enough so you can't see the dysfunction all the way. But you see remnants of it every once in a while, right? Like, something happened, like the whole Ben Simmons thing. You saw the dysfunction because they couldn't handle it. And I felt like he got the raw deal on that because they were willing to do all of this working with Ben Simmons when he got hurt, you know, and making sure Embiid got into shape and all this, and they was just like, well, we don't need Markelle then, and he can't shoot, so, like, yeah, but I'm hurt. It's like, yeah, but we're gonna sow seeds of discord to say that you're really not hurt.
It's kind of like what happened to Sexton in Cleveland.
Yeah, I'm really happy for him, man, because I know, like, that guy wants to be the guy. Like, he wants to work hard, he wants to show up, he wants the opportunities, and as his team is getting good, he's literally hurt.
Yeah.
And then when he gets better, they don't even wait to see. They just like, nah, get you out of here. And Utah, smartly enough, extended him immediately. So he's locked in for, I think, 4 years now, which is smart by them.
Yeah.
I hate rooting for the Jazz. I really do.
But they're such a fun team.
They are, bro. And they're just trying so hard. Like,
you can't fall into it. And I fell into it twice.
Yeah, to make sure. I get it.
I'm getting hit by everything. Oh, you just hit me.
I did, but I have a tendency to jump kick around. It's
We've
like
actually been hitting each other that much.
No, we've been doing pretty good. Even when we've been near each other, we've kind of tried.
I forgot that we didn't change it.
I can adjust to the friendly fire. I just don't want to.
I'm more worried about myself.
But who do you think? All right, so since we're getting close to the All-Star break, who do you want to see in the dunk contest?
Dunk contest?
Yeah. Who do you think can make the dunk contest enjoyable? Because sometimes the dunk contest is exciting, like the Zach LaVine, Aaron Gordon, resurgence.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's like the dude kissing the cup, blowing out the cupcake, and it's like, hey man, I mean, I guess that's cool, but also like we don't care.
Yeah, it's more pageantry.
Yeah, like I'm not a big fan of the Nate Robinson, Dwight Howard slam dunk contest.
I like the fact that Nate Robinson was in it.
Oh yeah, no, that part was cool. I grew up on Spud.
I always loved watching Nate Robinson.
Yes. Yeah, if we talk about 9 stars we liked watching, Nate Robinson.
I feel like he kind of got the short end of that.
He did. I mean, you could say that for a lot of short players catch the short end, unfortunately. Because once that first step is gone, like the league treats them like they're just washed out completely.
As far as dunk contest, I'm a bad judge of that. I guess just kind of maybe Zion.
You think he's gonna actually do it?
No.
I think he should. I think, like, if you're trying to, like, this is the thing I'm confused.
I don't know.
About.
Actually, I have no idea if he'll do it or not.
I don't know if he will, but I think he should. If you were talking about you're trying to build this brand, like, bro, you're a Jordan athlete and you dunk, like, go to the dunk contest.
I think it was always a sham that LeBron never did it.
I think when the time for him to do it, it was already too late.
Yeah.
Because, like, by the time when he should have did it would have been early. Like, you do it earlier.
While he was in Cleveland. First time.
Yeah, the first time. But like 3 years into the Cleveland run, they're going to the conference finals in the NBA finals. Like 3-4 years in, that's when he was supposed to be doing it, and they already put that on him. And I think honestly, yeah, I don't think they wanted him to do it. I think Cleveland didn't want him doing none of that stuff.
I can see that. I wouldn't have said this 2 weeks ago, but the last 2 weeks he's put up some pretty big dunks. Is Lauri Markkanen? You don't think so?
I don't think he's creative.
I mean, you don't need to be creative. You can just have someone else do that shit for you.
You need to. That's the one thing. That's the science behind it is I need somebody who can leap, but I also need somebody who can do things.
See, that's why I said I was a bad judge for that.
I feel you. What about 3-point contest, Lauri Markkanen?
Yeah, I can see him on there.
Like, if I'm an NBA player, dude, I'm trying to get my name up. Like, if I'm having a breakout year, like, he should probably end up being an all-star. I don't know if he will because it's just tough. There's so many names. Like, some people get in off names.
I think he really deserves. Like, he's one of the more deserving. Non-main people that you see in it.
Yeah, he's not established at all.
Right.
But he's definitely doing his thing. But it's just so hard, especially because he's gonna have to go in under the forwards, which means he has to go in under like Joker and Anthony Davis. Like, I don't even know if Anthony Davis will be healthy, but he's gonna be an all-star, and especially if they do the vote your team thing or whatever, pick your team with the captains. Like, it's gonna be hard for him. Maybe he gets a coach's pick. I just can't fight these dudes. Ooh, that close. That's crazy.
Yeah. All right. That's a good stopping point right there, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.
Yep.